Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. St. Catherine woman in custody over disappearance of courthouse keys. A woman has been taken into custody in relation to the disappearance of keys belonging to the St. Catherine Parish Court that were at the Spanish Town Police Station for safekeeping. She was apprehended on Monday during an operation at her house in Central Village, St. Catherine. The police sent investigation-led detectives to the woman's house. According to the police, keys fitting the description of the missing items were found in a container at the premises. The woman was then taken into custody on suspicion of simple larceny. She is expected to be charged. The police revealed that the woman is believed to have taken the keys from the police station while on a visit on Tuesday, September 13 to make a report. The keys were discovered missing on Wednesday, September 14, when court personnel sought to retrieve them from the police station. Uncle stabbed to death during dispute with nephew over radio. A man is dead and another in hospital nursing stab wounds following an altercation that developed between two on Tuesday morning. Both men, uncle and nephew, became embroiled in a feud after the uncle, now deceased, accused his nephew of stealing a radio from him. The dead man has been identified as 63-year-old Maurice Foziswebi from Chilo District in Clarendon. According to eyewitnesses, about 11:30 a.m., Swebi approached his nephew and began inflicting wounds with a knife. The 22-year-old nephew ran in a bid to escape the onslaught, but his uncle gave chase with both a wrench and a knife. The incident occurred along the Paisley Main Road in the parish. The man will give him 3 points. Adjust for him time, cause we are warning him from morning. When him come say him a go kill the man, say a foolishness that, him fid load that. Him go pan a truck and come back and just start put stop on the youth. The youth run out of the lane and run the one next lane till him end up on the youth and fi defend himself, cause for him one tool kill him, a knife and a monkey wrench. One eyewitness recounted. After him run down the youth have a stone and ease him off, but him a run the same way and him give the youth 2 more stab and then the youth hold him and them start wrestle and them drop a gun. When them drop, the youth take away the wrench from him and the youth no bother ease up. The youth give him the wrench all through him a bleed, related another eyewitness. The police was summoned and upon their arrival, Swebi was seen on his back in the lane in a pool of blood. He was clad in a pair of black jeans pants, multicolored shirts and a pair of blue boots. The scene was processed and a black-handled knife and a red wrench and 2 stones were moved for processing. A monkey wrench was later found in a culvert along the Paisley Main Road, the police said. The uncle was pronounced dead at hospital, while the nephew was admitted in stable condition. 2 motorcyclists in Westmoreland fatal crash identified. A fatal motor vehicle crash along the New Hope Main Road in Little London, Westmoreland on Tuesday afternoon claimed the lives of 2 motorcyclists, including a youngster who celebrated his 18th birthday less than a month ago. Dead are 65-year-old Balfour Tomlinson and 18-year-old Dominic Brown, both from the parish. Brown, who was leaving his father's carpentry shop less than 5 minutes away from his mother's residence, did not make it home to finish the meal of fish and crackers left for him. Reporters understand that Brown and Tomlinson were traveling along the New Hope Main Road in Little London when they were hit from their respective motorcycles by the driver of a BMW X5 motor vehicle. Reports are that the BMW X5 was heading easterly towards Savannah Mar, while Tomlinson and Brown were heading in a westerly direction towards Negril. It is alleged that the driver of the BMW, swerved to the right, lost control of the vehicle, causing it to hit both men. Brown is said to have received abdominal injuries and one of his arms completely severed. Both men died on the spot. The driver of the BMW X5 allegedly did not stop. The police later discovered the vehicle abandoned, with the black license plate missing. No occupants were inside. The incident resulted in a pileup of traffic along the New Hope Main Road. When reporters visited the scene, the BMW, which was said to be about 3 minutes from the scene of the crash, was being guarded by 2 police officers. Meanwhile, Carisha Jones, mother of the 18-year-old, told reporters that when he left home, his last words were, "Me soon come back." She said she was awaiting her son's arrival as he had promised to cut the yard. Brown was her last child and only boy. He's a jovial person, easygoing. Him and everybody get along on the district. Mannerly, him no pass anybody and no say hello. One thing with him, a grieving Jones told reporters. When me call him father, Him say him dead, him dead. I was right here and I spin, and me spin, and me cry, and me cry. Me lock up my niece bar, and run go down there, and haul on the clothes, and go down there, me see my son, him get an awful death, she shouted. Up until news time, an official police report from the Police Corporate Communications Unit details the horrific ordeal was not available. No love in dance hall, Merciless manager knocks Beanie Bounty, others over absence at funeral. Harville Gaddafi Hart, manager of Merciless, says he regrets that he wasn't able to attend the late entertainer's funeral because of issues with his U.S. passport. Still he peeved that Beanie Man and Bounty, among other dancehall heavyweights, were no-show at the event. The family actually put photos of Beanie and Bounty on the program. Why did they do something like that? The family members thought there was love between Beanie and Bounty and Merciless because he spoke highly of them to his family. They were co-workers, but the family thought there was love and respect. Hart, who is now based in the United States, told reporters. I want to criticize Capleton and Caesar as well, everyone who sit down and turn a blind eye to Merciless' funeral. Even if Rasta Bone funeral, they could have made an appearance at the setup to show their appreciation there. All who don't want to come to a funeral, who Bone funeral, could have turned up to represent, he said. I give Spragga Bench 6.8 zillion respect, all those people who marked the passing of an icon, big up Ricky Trooper. All those artists who were in Jamaica, I am not talking about those who are overseas, all who were in Jamaica and never come out for their co-worker, shame on you. God going to deal with them drastically, an upset Hart said. Hart said the absence of top-flight DJs, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Caesar and Capleton proved that there was no love in the entertainment fraternity. There is no love in the industry. Merciless died from a broken heart to how the industry treated him, and everyone come and witness what I was saying. See there, Bounty, Beanie, no shows, not even to show up at the singing. God knows everything, but there was a great turnout. This was like a state funeral. The industry needs to show more love for their co-workers, Hart said. Sound system operator Ricky Trooper also expressed disappointment over Bounty and Beanie's absence. He was also nonplussed on the failure of several sound systems to send representatives to the Thanksgiving ceremony. I was looking for Bounty and Beanie Man, but they were absent, he said. I was disappointed with the turnout from the sound system fraternity, only Kush International, Natural Vibes from St. Bed's, Barry from Black Scorpion and me, but otherwise, it was a good turnout from other people. The people them really come out for Leonard, big crowd. Fellow selector Tony Mataron lambasts the entertainment fraternity regarding the poor turnout, saying they had no humanity. The entertainment fraternity of Jamaica shows say we don't have no humanity. True Merciless never current, hot, when him drop out, none of uno no go at the man funeral, thinking nobody na go notice. He rant during a live session on social media. You know, see the people them noticed the handful of people who was there. Mataran himself was absent from the event, but that did not stop the Dirty Wine DJ from heaping hot coals on criticism on the head of the dancehall and reggae celebs. The handful of celebrities that were there, they mean nona uno never did it, he continued. Trooper attended the funeral himself, praised the artists who showed up to remove egg from the face of the entertainment fraternity. A lot of artists came through. Spragga Bench gave a tribute, Mr. Lex gave a tribute, also Alazid, Twins of Twin, Don Mafia, Eggnog, Little Hero, Don Mafia Predator, Carl Darkins, Bonnie General, Ninja Ford and Wasp were present, Ricky Trooper said. Spragga Bench performed an a cappella version of Sleep with Angels, a moving tribute to Merciless that went over well with the audience. He also told the audience that Merciless has reached out to him during a difficult emotional turbulent time during his life. Hart said he was unable to attend because of problems with his passport. I applied for my U.S. passport at the consulate office in San Francisco 2 weeks ago. It was beyond my control. I couldn't get to express the passport request because there was no COVID-19 backup. When I heard the funeral date, I never turned a blind eye, made sure that the family got what they needed financially for the event, Gaddafi explained. The family purchased a property on which they have built a museum to house the DJ's body. I am going to sit and have a drink with Leonard and have a drink with him. I am going to have it in the spirit, Hart said. Merciless, whose given name was Leonard Bartley, was found unresponsive in a motel in Kingston on July 19 and was later pronounced dead at hospital. He is known for the fan favorites Old Gallies, Houdini, Let Them Have It, Mama's Cooking, and Long Till It Bend featuring Lady Saw. One Don Gang trial adjourned until November. The One Don Gang trial has been adjourned until November 1. The long-running trial, which is 1 day shy of a year, resumed in the Home Circuit Court yesterday morning. The adjournment came after the attorneys representing the 27 defendants completed closing submissions. Chief Justice, who has been presiding over the largest gang trial in the Caribbean, told the court that he will reveal what he makes of the evidence that has been presented. Chief Justice explained that he has other engagements in the month of October, which would consequently impact the trial. Prior to the adjournment, Chief Justice inquired about proof of the death of one of the alleged gangsters who was killed on August 11. Defendant Andre Simit, who was on bail, was shot dead on Hagley Park Road, St. Andrew. The 29-year-old, otherwise called Bolo, was one of the 28 remaining defendants on trial. When the matter was called up, Mr. Simit's attorney, Alexander Shaw, informed the court of his passing. Chief Justice asked the chief investigator whether he had proof of Mr. Simit's death. He further questioned why, after 5 weeks, there was nothing to submit to the court. The investigator explained that he was awaiting the scene of crime CD, which was promised to him on Friday, but had been pushed back to Tuesday. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification